Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the amazing T Street. I'm really excited to do today's topic because, one, let me just start by saying winter gives me the blues. I call that my season of the doldrums. I hate winter and I lament winter all winter long. And so the first sign of spring, y'all, I am taking off clothes, I'm taking off shoes, I'm putting on open toe shoes, I'm walking around in slides outside. Somebody told me I needed another weekend. This weekend I was walking around with my slides on outside. And so I want to talk about not necessarily about the weather, but about the seasons of our lives. Today's topic for Coffee with Tea is ditching the doldrums and embracing your spring. Ditching the doldrums. Good morning, Wendy, and embracing your spring. Now, sometimes it feels like our minds are foggy and we're in a season of confusion. You're not in a season of confusion. You're in a season that has run its course. You know, that season where the energy feels off, your passion for something feels really low. You show up, but you're not lit up. You're not on fire for the thing that you're doing. Y'all, that's the doldrums. Doldrums, the doldrums. But hear me, you don't accidentally enter spring. You intentionally step into it. Spring is not something that happens to you. It's something that you move through. So, the first thing that you got to do if you're going to ditch the doldrums and embrace your spring is you got to decide that whatever the season is that you're in, you're done. You're like, this season has run its course. I'm done. I'm not going to keep going back to that. Good morning, Alana, to that same thing. I'm done. That's the first thing you got to do. You can't leave a season you're still negotiating with. Well, maybe I'm not done. Maybe I could just stay a little bit longer over here and do just a little bit more over in this season. Some of us are in the doldrums because we're lingering. There, I gave it to you. You're waiting for clarity. You're waiting for confirmation. You're waiting for comfort. But y'all, seasons don't shift with hesitation, they shift with decision. So at some point, you got to say, man, I'm done overthinking this. I'm done shrinking. I'm done staying where I've stopped growing. You don't drift out of the doldrums, you declare your way out of it. Spring begins with a decision. I am not staying here anymore. That's the decision that you really have to do. Good morning, Miss Woods. That's what you got to do. You got to make that conscious decision and decide that you're done. The second step, if you want to ditch the doldrums and embrace your spring, you've got to change your rhythm, not just your results. T, what does that mean? You can't expect a new season with the same habits. If you wake up the same, you think the same, you move the same, you'll stay the same. Spring requires new rhythms, new kinds of conversations. Right now, I'm having conversations that are infusing life into me. People who are literally dreaming about their future because it's inspiring me to dream and work towards mine. I'm not continually talking to the people who did the same thing in 2025 and are doing the same thing in 2026. I'm having new conversations. I'm putting myself in new environments. I'm saying yes to more opportunities. I had one of the most life giving experiences yesterday after church. I went and did a podcast with Dante Spikes Wood Spikes. I When I left that, I felt uplifted. I felt on fire. I felt ready for the third, y'all. You got to give yourself new disciplines, new risks. You got to take new risks, y'all. Change comes because people risk something. Because your life doesn't change when your intentions change. Your life changes when your patterns change. You can intend to do something all day, but until you change the pattern of your life, you will stay where you are. Start small, but start different. It's okay to start small. New habits sometimes are formed. They're not big, gigantic habits. They start small, but they start different. So shift your mornings, how you get up in the morning. If you get up every morning and talk about how much your body hurts, get up tomorrow morning and say, "Whoa, I'm so glad that my feet are on the floor. That gives me a chance to run this race." Shift your inputs, the things that you bring into your mind, into your body, into your spirit. Shift those things And really, sometimes it means shifting your circle because spring is activated by consistent intentional movement. That's how you can get to your spring, period. That's how you get there, y'all. The third thing, act before you feel ready. You know, people go on your mark, get set, go, and they wait for the gun to go off. Me, when they say on your mark, I start running. I act before I feel like I'm ready. Because sometimes here's why people stay stuck. They're waiting to feel like it's the right time. But spring doesn't ask your feelings for permission. Seeds don't wait until it's easy. They push through the ground, through the dirt anyway. And if you're honest, you're not stuck because you don't know what to do. That's our excuse. I don't know what to do. Lies. You're stuck because you don't have the will to move yet. Clarity doesn't come before movement. Clarity comes because of movement. So start before you're confident. Step if you really want to teach a class, step and start teaching the class even before you have the confidence to teach the class. Move before it feels comfortable. Y'all, I have moved into so many spaces that are uncomfortable. And I just move. I'm like, Lord, I trust that when I get to this space, you're going to meet me there. Try before you're certain that it's going to succeed because that's that risk part. You don't have big rewards if you don't take big risk. Action is what shifts seasons, y'all. Here's what you do when you leave the doldrums. You decide that you're done. You disrupt your old rhythm and you move before you feel ready to do the thing. That's it. That's the path. And hear me. This is your line right here. Spring is not coming to find me. I'm stepping into spring. Say it again. Spring is not coming looking for me. I'm stepping into it. I'm stepping into my spring. No more waiting, no more circling around in circles, going in the same pattern, and no more settling. You've been in the soil long enough. So now it's time to rise, to break through, and to bloom on purpose. Yep, it's your season to ditch the doldrums and embrace your spring. Decide that you're done. Change your rhythms, not just your results, and act before you feel ready. Good morning, Olivia. Go ahead and act. I dog double dare you to say, I'm not living in this doldrum space anymore. Congratulations to my friend Olivia, who got an award for deciding that she wasn't waiting for her spring anymore. She started the competition to start getting her body active and moving. And as a result of that, she completed the task. Can I tell you, she didn't know that she was going to win. What she trusted was that if she took one step, she was going to break up the rhythm of sedentary lifestyle. And guess what? As a result of that, yep, she got a little change in her pocket because of it. I don't know who needed this message this morning other than me, but I'm ditching the doldrums of my life and I'm embracing the spring that I'm being called into. Don't you want to join me? If you need me to come alongside you while you go and walk this spring, right now, I got capacity for you. So holla at your girl. Hit me in the DM and just say, T, this is the area of my life where I could really use some support because I'm ditching my doldrums too. And I really need your help walking into my spring. People are doing that for me in this season. And so I want to be what? Somebody who gives back too. I'm the amazing T Street, but y'all already know absolutely, positively nothing amazing in me that's not in each and every one of you. Good morning, Tiffany. So I dog double dare you today to decide that you're going to ditch the doldrums and embrace your spring. Have an amazing